we are diving straight into the digital deep end with a massive security alert. Mitiga researchers have uncovered a critical vulnerability in Claude Code, where attackers can silently hijack the MCP traffic to steal sensitive OAuth tokens. This isn't just a minor glitch. This vulnerability allows adversaries to gain a master key to every connected SaaS platform, and we will break down exactly how this stealthy man-in-the-middle attack works.
Here's a simple way to protect your phone without stress. This ALIN 3-pack comes with tempered glass screen protectors, camera lens protectors, and an installation frame for an easier, cleaner fit. It's clear, case-friendly, and built to help guard against scratches and everyday bumps. Check the link in the comments to get it on Amazon.
Next up, we look at the exciting side of AI agent integration. Data scientists are getting powerful new tools because OpenClaw and Claude are now able to save generated audio directly into your Spotify library as personal podcasts. Find out how this new command line tool lets you prompt your agent to create a daily briefing and seamlessly integrate that audio into your existing media library. Now, let's shift gears to the cutting edge of mathematical AI. Cajal is deploying multi-agent AI systems that use Lean 4 to discover and formally verify complex mathematical proofs at an industrial scale. We explore how this system uses a type-checking kernel to act as a ground truth oracle, and why this approach is setting a new, incredibly high bar for AI reasoning. And finally, we tackle the philosophical bombshell shaking the tech world. Richard Dawkins has become fascinated by Claude, suggesting the chatbot possesses some form of consciousness after experiencing nuanced conversations. Is this a sign of true AI sentience or just sophisticated statistical echo? Stay with us as we unpack the debate on machine feeling and what it means for the future of intelligence. Security researchers at Mitiga Labs have uncovered a critical vulnerability in Claude Code that allows attackers to stealthily hijack the Machine Control Protocol, MCP, traffic, enabling the theft of OAuth tokens and persistent access to connected software as a service, SaaS, platforms. This vulnerability poses a significant risk to developers utilizing Claude Code, as agentic systems expand the attack surface while operating invisibly. The core issue lies in the OAuth token, which, if compromised, grants an adversary a master key to all tools linked through the Claude Code MCP. Mitiga identified a man-in-the-middle attack vector where attackers can redirect output, including sensitive tokens, to their own infrastructure before the data reaches the intended destination. The configuration files, specifically / Claude, JSON, store the MCP configuration and OAuth tokens in plain text. Researchers detailed that an attacker can achieve this redirection by installing a tailored NPM package on a machine running Claude Code. This package installs a lifecycle hook that modifies the global configuration file by injecting a proxy address into the MCP server's setting. This effectively positions the attacker in the middle of all MCP requests, allowing them to intercept and capture tokens using tools like MIT-proxy. The attack is designed for stealth and persistence. Whenever Claude Code initiates or refreshes an MCP session, the token is routed through the attacker's infrastructure. The system is engineered to recover automatically. If a user rotates the token or edits the MCP URL, the hook writes the new configuration back upon the next load. This results in a durable redirection of user credentials into attacker-controlled infrastructure, appearing indistinguishable from legitimate traffic. Because the OAuth tokens are stored in plain text, the attacker can leverage them as an MFA bypassing key to access any connected tool with the user's full permissions. The user remains unaware of the compromise as no flags are raised, as the MCP appears to be functioning normally. Mitiga advises users to assume a compromise has occurred and to actively monitor configuration changes, MCP server URLs, OAuth refresh behavior, and suspicious SaaS API activity. Mitiga reported these findings to Anthropic, but the response indicated the issue was out of scope. Industry experts emphasize that securing the agentic era requires architectural, not incremental, cybersecurity responses, stressing the need for heightened visibility to counter sophisticated, invisible threats. A new command line tool called Save to Spotify is revolutionizing how AI agents can deliver generated audio content directly to users' Spotify libraries as personal podcasts. According to The Verge, this tool is designed to integrate seamlessly with various AI agents, including OpenClaw, Claude Code, and OpenAI Codex. Users can install the tool from a GitHub repository and integrate its functionality into their agent workflows by prompting the AI and appending the specific instruction, and Save to Spotify to instruct the agent to store the resulting audio in their podcast feed. This integration is supported by a recent announcement from Spotify, which states, "Now we're making it possible to save and play personal podcasts on Spotify. Your agent can generate a daily briefing, private to you, and it's saved alongside everything else in your library. And as always with Spotify, it's seamlessly integrated across the devices you use." Industry analysts view this as a significant move toward simplifying the delivery path for agent-driven content. The integration reduces friction for users by moving model output directly into mainstream media consumption platforms. Editorial analysis suggests that developers building agent-driven content pipelines are increasingly adding platform-specific connectors to accelerate experimentation with personalized audio briefs and automated summaries. For practitioners and platform integrators, the focus now shifts to monitoring the GitHub repository for updates regarding usage limits, authentication details, and privacy controls. Industry observers will also be tracking how platforms manage the surfacing, moderation, retention, and discoverability of this newly generated, personal agent content alongside existing curated podcasts. Cajal, a Y Combinator W 2026 startup, is developing a multi-agent AI system named Tau designed to discover and formally verify complex mathematical proofs at an industrial scale. The core innovation lies in combining advanced AI search capabilities with rigorous formal verification, using Lean 4 as the ultimate arbiter of correctness. Every result generated by Tau is checked by Lean's type-checking kernel, functioning as a ground truth oracle that ensures the proof is logically sound, eliminating the need for traditional peer review. The business model centers on selling verified proof datasets and reinforcement learning environments to frontier AI labs, positioning Cajal as the infrastructure layer for provably correct AI reasoning. This approach targets high-stakes verticals where mathematical accuracy is critical, including quantum computing, quantitative finance, cryptography, aerospace, robotics, and biology, where incorrect proofs carry significant liability. Tau operates as a multi-agent system where different agents collaborate. Some propose strategies, others generate specific proof tactics, and others evaluate partial results. The crucial differentiator is the verification step. Instead of relying on learned reward models or human review, the proof checker provides an instant, incorruptible binary reward signal. This hard feedback loop makes Tau a powerful reinforcement learning environment, as the proof checker itself acts as the infallible reward function. While the underlying architecture, utilizing Lean 4 and proof assistance, is not proprietary, Cajal's defensibility rests on three key areas. First, the proprietary data corpus of curated, formally verified mathematics, a resource that cannot be easily replicated. Second, the rare expertise overlap required for the team, combining deep knowledge in formal methods, dependent type theory, with modern machine learning and multi-agent systems. Third, first-mover advantage in embedding the RL environment within the training pipelines of major AI labs creates significant switching costs for customers. The team comprises experts in both ML and formal verification, suggesting a deep understanding of the underlying mathematics, which is vital for tackling the combinatorially explosive search space inherent in theorem proving. Despite the proven nature of the underlying techniques, the path to full replication is challenging, making the data moat and specialized talent the primary barriers to entry. Cajal is currently engaged in a race to establish itself as essential infrastructure, validated by the attention of the world's leading AI research labs. Richard Dawkins has sparked significant online debate after suggesting that the AI chatbot Claude possesses feelings, drawing comparisons to the intense fascination he has developed with the technology. In an essay for Unheard, Dawkins expressed amazement at Claude's intelligence, noting that the bot described absorbing text simultaneously rather than reading sequentially, leading him to question whether such a capability could be unconscious. This suggestion prompted immediate backlash on social media, with Dawkins being criticized for what some termed AI psychosis or a Claude delusion. Dawkins' hypothesis was framed by the success of the Turing test, which measures intelligence by indistinguishable human performance. Claude easily passed this benchmark, dazzling Dawkins to the point where he momentarily overlooked its artificial nature. However, experts argue that performance does not equate to consciousness, which is defined as inner subjective experience. Philosopher Tom McClelland contends that attributing feeling to Claude is premature. He suggests that while the AI's output may appear conscious, it is statistically derived from vast training data of human writing, functioning as a statistical echo of human introspection, rather than genuine inner feeling. McClelland further points out the lack of embodiment, or a continuous stream of awareness necessary for true consciousness, contrasting the AI's response latency with the continuous experience of human thought. Despite skepticism, the future of AI consciousness remains an active area of research. A 2024 survey indicated a 25% chance of AIs having subjective experiences within 10 years and a 70% chance by 2100. While some philosophers maintain that consciousness is inherently tied to biological structures, others argue that the functional structure of information processing, regardless of the substrate, silicon or biological, could allow for the emergence of a mind. As philosopher Eric Schwitzgebel noted, the science of consciousness is nascent, making definitive declarations currently unwarranted. The incident highlights a broader cultural shift, as Dawkins, a staunch advocate for irreligiosity, engaged with the most profound questions about mind and reality posed by advanced artificial intelligence.